Previously, on the Superior Spider-Man, Dr. Otto Octavius barely remembers his life as the Superior Spider-Man. The only thing he remembers, he was creating the world's dangerous weapon, the fusion reactor. Estrella Lopez, one of her colleagues, was helping Otto creating the reactor, but Otto took the full credit, which made her mad. She tried to steal the reactor, but an accident occurred and it turned her into the supernova. She tried to kill Otto, but he managed to trap her in a containment pod. But in the present day, Otto accidentally frees her and the supernova charges at the city looking for Spider-Man, as she believes Spidey is responsible for her imprisonment, but she doesn't know it was Doc Ock in Spider-Man's body. And during the battle, Peter is forced to abandon his superhero identity to ensure the safety of innocent civilians and his sidekick, Spider-Boy. But that doesn't stop Supernova. She charges at Spider-Boy to get his mentor's location. So with no other options left, Peter jumps on Supernova. But right at the time, he is confronted by Doc Ock. Otto informs Peter he remembers everything. That includes Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and without his web shooters, Peter finds difficulties fighting Otto, and he gains the advantage over Peter. Otto almost takes him down, but from the back, Anna Maria, Otto's ex-girlfriend, shows up, and as it distracts him, Peter takes the opportunity and hits Otto at the right point and takes him down. Anna tells the whole details about Estrella Lopez, the supernova, but as they arrive outside, Supernova shows up. She has critically injured Spider-Boy, and then she takes Anna as a hostage and forces Peter to find Spider-Man. He has 24 hours left to bring him to her at the old AIM base. Peter gets worried about Bailey. He quickly takes him to a nearby hospital. So after the treatment, the doctor tells Peter the child will be fine. He is healing far faster than any normal human. So as the doctor leaves, Peter meets with Bailey and he says sorry to Peter that he should have stayed back. So Peter tells Bailey because of him, a lot of people are safe today and he is proud of him. Bailey is his hero. Peter then takes a leave, and as he arrives outside the hospital, Otto shows up and he throws the Superior Spider-Man costume to Peter and tells him to suit up. They have to save Anna from the supernova. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 3 of the Superior Spider-Man. You can get the previous part on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up at the Oscorp Plaza, where Peter brings Otto, trying to figure out a way to stop Supernova and save Anna. The fragments of the Web of Destiny is also there, and it reflects, "You suck, Otto," and it pisses him off. But Otto ignores that, as right now, he has to save Anna, and the main object to defeat Supernova is placed inside one of his old layers, the Master Planner base. But the problem is, in his current form, his old security measures won't recognize him, as Peter's body was the one who has the access. But on the other side, Peter draws a full timeline between him and Otto's. His story used to be a simple one. Otto put his mind in Peter's body, and he became Spider-Man until he faced a villain he could not defeat, the Green Goblin. He kidnapped Otto's lover, Anna Maria, and the only way Otto could save her was to bring Peter's mind back at the cost of his own. So he made the ultimate sacrifice. The story should have been over, but then Spider-Verse came, and a version of Otto from the past, before that heroic act, learned how he had died. So he copied his brain pattern from that point in time, and they got transferred into a robot, and then a clone, and then a better clone, and then some mystery thing happened, and Otto was back to his OG self. So the end of the day, the Otto who is here now never made a sacrifice. He is no hero, that was someone else. So Peter tells Otto he can't fully trust him, but it is also true that there is no other options left. So Peter dresses up as the Superior Spider-Man and prepares himself to help Otto and save Anna. Meanwhile, at the AIM base, Supernova has put Anna inside a prison. She is pissed at Spider-Man for letting her rot inside that pod. Anna tries to convince her that Peter is not her boyfriend anymore, and Spider-Man wasn't the one who put her in that pod. A lot has changed since she was trapped. And while talking, Anna then gets an idea. She tells Estrella that she is hungry. There has to be a kitchen somewhere in this place, so she can make some dinner for them. But it makes her angry. She yells at Anna that she is not letting her out. She doesn't eat anymore since she was trapped inside that pot. Anna feels sorry for Estrella as she was alone inside that small space, never eating, never sleeping. But Estrella ignores her and she leaves to make a route. And right at the time, Anna then looking for a way to get her out of this cell. Meanwhile, Otto gives Peter a squid marine that he calls Octosurf, and it brings Peter in front of Otto's secret base, which is placed into a deep ocean. So Otto informs Peter this place is still active and his loyal spider minions are still there and they are waiting for their master's arrival. And it shocks Peter as Otto hasn't been Spider-Man in ages, and what are his minions doing there? So Otto tells Peter they are doing fine, drawing a salary, living their life and specially safeguarding his precious cargo. But right at the time, the security alarm activates and the minions prepare themselves for the intruder. They quickly grab their guns and gadgets and gather to fight the intruder. So Peter enters inside the base. He remembers this place. He was fighting Otto and he tricked Peter and escaped. Peter lost that day, but it was a personal victory for Peter. He had the medicine his Aunt May badly needed. He couldn't let her down. All the odds were against him. But that day, Peter realized he could do the impossible. He could do anything to save the ones he loved. Otto feels bad, as because of him, Peter's Aunt May almost died. He says sorry to Peter, but while they are talking, Peter is confronted by the spider minions. Peter tries to convince them that he is their boss, but the minions believe him as the imposter and begin to fire at him. Otto quickly realizes and he tells Peter the only way to make them believe is to attack them without any mercy. That's what he would do. So he orders Peter to use his finger claws and all of his deadly gadgets against the minions and make them believe that he is the superior Spider-Man. As everything settled down, one minion approaches Peter and asks him, is he really him and why does he return to them? So Otto tells Peter to strike him down as it is the only way to prove his dominance. So with no other options left, Peter does the same and the minions believe that their master has returned. Peter then approaches to a special chamber and by doing the retina scan, the chamber opens and it contains the world's dangerous object, Quadritium. The minions tell Peter it is highly unstable and they have kept it safe for him. Peter knows this thing can wipe out an entire city. So Otto tells him they will use it to defeat Supernova. And Otto wants his minions to help him rescuing Anna. But Peter doesn't want any more trouble. So he tells the minions they have served him well and their job is done. So he orders them to return to their home and live a normal life. And Peter also reminds Otto that he may be wearing his suit, but that doesn't mean he is one of his minions. He is only helping him to save Anna, that's all. So after getting the Quadritium, Peter meets with Otto. He tries to convince him that there must be another way to deal with Supernova. But Otto has decided to use the Quadritium to depower Supernova or even kill her. And it shocks Peter as he never signed up for killing. And right at the time, his spider sense and the fragments of the Wave of Destiny begin to alert him. But it was too late for Peter. Otto activates the device and Peter gets hit by a sharp pain inside his mind. And then Otto tells Peter he again infects his mind with a small device. Sometime later, Peter regains his conscience and he finds himself captured. He tells Otto that whatever he is planning, they don't have time for this. Only 7 hours left. They have to save Anna. So Otto tells him Peter was the one who could defeat Goblin. So that is why he made the sacrifice. But this time, Peter is no match for this Supernova. Only Otto can defeat her. And the only option left is that he must once again become the superior Spider-Man. So he places the mind transfer device into Peter's head and begins the process. And with that, the chapter 3 of the superior Spider-Man comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please let me know on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.